Good morning, champions. Good evening or good afternoon. I hope you're watching this before our live module session, which is module 3. I'm doing this as a special video so that you prepare and print out the worksheet for the customer before after matrix. This is going to be the beginning of the planning to reveal your customer journey. And when you're mentoring any business person, any entrepreneur, or your own business, you want to look at what your customer journey looks like. It's not the customer, it's not the company growth ramp, which we covered in module 2, because that's the growth ramp of your company. This is actually getting into the journey of the customer. It's something I've never taught you. And the best place to start is, rather than starting the journey and assuming you know what they're going to go through, you start with the before-after matrix, which I was taught by Ryan Deiss and a few other people at Digital Marketer. And this is a really good one-page snapshot of how you can look at what the client, the customer, the patient, the student, the member, whatever you call them, we'll just call them customers for now. It gives you a really good snapshot, not only for future paid ads that you do, which we're about to dive into big time in the new year, but also understanding what your customer ultimately wants and where they are today, so that you can express where they are, point A, and then define where they're going to be. I think it's the most powerful tool of all the modules. It's my favorite one that I've learned at this point in my marketing career. So I'm hoping you enjoy it. It'll be a fun session, but print out the worksheet, and you don't have to print out the case studies. I uploaded 2 different files. One happened to have case studies that were filled in, and those were examples that Ryan Deiss gave me. I'm going to give you an example of mine for Beyond Book Sales for 2019. That's the big project and campaign that we're going to be leaning into. And then hopefully, as you get more and more practice, like looking at the instrument panel of a car for the first time, it's a little bit awkward, but as you drive the car more and more with very little time, you get comfortable with it. And many times you ignore some of the important instruments that are there. That's what I'm hoping you go back into and understand how important it is to get into the hide, to get, in other words, underneath the skin of the customer, and understand what they're going through, where they are, and where they want to be. And the steps in the matrix are really, really simple and yet powerful, because on one page you have a presentation panel that you can work from and actually have a discussion and presentation with one-on-one or one-to-many. So enjoy it, and I will see you during the live training.